Hello, good evening. Welcome to my live. Hi, my name is Mary Obaye, and if you've been following me, you know I'm passionate about the online space. And today's topic, I'd like to talk about how to work on your side hustle while you still have a 9 to 5. Yes. So as you know, if you've been following me or if you're new to my life, you will realize that I still have a job. Yes, I still have a 9 to 5 that I like, and I'm still working at it while I'm exploring opportunities in the online space. Yeah, so why am I talking about this topic right now? Um, as you all know, since C-19 hit last year, and um, so many people lost their jobs, having to work at home. This is an ongoing topic, and I felt it's something, to bring to forum for people to understand that even while you're working, this is the time to work on a side hustle. Yes. So basically, I just want to give my own experience of how I'm able to manage working and doing my side hustle side by side, and not get distracted or make each one suffer, because they are both very important to me right now. So how do you start? How do you put yourself together? First of all, you need to identify your skills and the areas of interest that you have. So if you are interested in anything you are currently doing, it's good that you try to find, what it is that you can do that will not disrupt your 9 to 5, especially if you are not yet ready to leave paid employment, or you are looking for a really good opportunity that will give you the grace and the connections to be able to make it as lucrative as possible. So find what you are interested in, find what can work with your 9 to 5, so that you do not have what they call it, a challenge while you do it, something that will not steal from either party, let me put it like that, because it's important that you give your best at your job, and it's also important that you focus on giving your best in your personal side hustle. Another thing you need to do is to define clear goals. What do you want to achieve with your side hustle? Is it just to get an additional source of income? So you need to define what your goal is. What will it help you to achieve? Okay, so break down your goals into achievable tasks, into milestones. So set milestones for what you'll be doing on a daily basis for your side hustle. Maybe you need to contact someone who has ideas, set up a meeting with someone who, has a connection to what you need. So while you are putting this into perspective, always try to make sure that you set timelines around your 9 to 5 that doesn't disrupt your work. So for me, like, some of the milestones maybe I need to set up where, like, if I need to open up an account specially for my business, so I need to take out time, make sure that the time you are taking out, you duly apply for it. It doesn't disrupt your work. You're able to finish your work as quickly as possible so that you can attend to it. Then you need to differentiate yourself from your competitors. So this is also called having your unique selling points. Yes. So what is it that your 9 to 5 will help people do? How will you be able to differentiate yourself from other people? A way to look at this is to think of your own experiences and see yourself in the eye of your future customer. Take for instance, if you are a new mom and you are looking for a way to ensure you are able to wean your baby off breast milk into meals, so from your own experience as a mom who has gone through having children and all that, you will be able to relate with your customer, especially if you are selling baby food. Take for instance, you'll be able to relate on a more personal note with the pain points that your customer has in mind, and you begin to speak the language of your future customer so that they understand that you have that experience and they can totally relate with what you are explaining to them. Another way, while you are working, it's important that you validate your side hustle by having a paying customer. Yes, this is the only way you will realize if your side hustle is going to pay off. Once you have paying customers, people who are coming to your business, patronizing you on a regular basis, you know that yes, this business that you have can actually begin to give you either additional sources of income, or it can give you you can build it to a point where it would pay your salary or exceed your existing salary. So at that point, you want to be sure that you pay attention to your customer's journey, especially your very first customer, because once you are able to understand what your customer's journey was. When I mean customer's journey, let me give you an example. Take for instance, you have someone who wants to sell a laptop, for instance, and your customer comes to you, has basic questions. What is the size of the screen? What is the motherboard? What is the memory? And if you are able to furnish your customer with such information that gives them the confidence to make that buying decision with you, you know that yes, and they have paid, you know that yes, you have been able to understand that these are the kind of questions that your customers will ask. So it's good to keep a journal of questions that your possible customer will have, such that by the time you are meeting new customers, you can easily bring up those answers and help them to make their purchasing experience very easy. Even that is a new job now in the world. It's called user experience, where you document your user journey and helps them, helps you as the business owner to get more business as you progress in your hustle. So another thing that you should do is keep a journal for customer feedback. Yes, feedback is really important, especially those who were probably dissatisfied with your answers, or dissatisfied with your service, or people who even bought and were satisfied with the whole process. That helps you to build your brand and helps you to document all that is required to progress in your side hustle. So customer feedback is key, especially immediately after they've bought or enjoyed your service. They've bought a product or enjoyed your service. It's good you keep that data, and it will help you for what we call social proof. Yes, social proof is necessary. It gives other people the understanding that you have what they need, and what you have can solve their problem. Yes. Then prepare for the long haul. If you are starting a business doesn't just get all rosy right from the beginning. In fact, it's the beginning that there is a lot of challenges, a lot of, problems, a lot of things you need to resolve. Once you are able to understand what you need to do every day in your business to start it, to sustain it, and to scale it. What I mean by scaling is expanding it. Then you know that you are running a successful business. You know that you are getting to a point where you can actually start thinking of taking good decision on what you want to achieve in the long run, which is probably to leave your job. So I really like a situation where if you could do your job very well, you can also focus on doing your business. Yes. So there are times when I focus on my personal business, like I wake up super early. For some people, they wake up earlier than me, maybe 5 a.m., but I wake up 6 a.m. I work on my business till 8 a.m. And then once I'm done for the day at 5 p.m., I make sure I tidy up. I don't procrastinate things that I need to do in advance for the next day to make my job easier. I make sure I do them. You can even pre-schedule your emails to go out very early in the morning. You don't have to work 24 hours on your company's business. There was something my dad taught me several years ago, especially when hey, thanks for coming on live, especially when I just got married. He said to me, when you're going to work, have a clear mind. Make sure you give your work 150%. Focus while you are there. And that focus is very important so that you can clear out all the jobs that you have for that day, and anything that you are unable to do, you leave for the next day. The second advice he told me is, when you are leaving your work at, let's say you close 5 p.m., make sure you leave work such that you take on your other responsibility. If you are married, for instance, you put on your your marriage persona. If you are a mom, you put up your mom persona. What I mean by this is you become who you are when you go back home. So if you are a mom, or you are single and you live with your parents, or you don't live with your parents, you make sure you go back to being who you are. But it's important you build your side hustle while you work, because that is when you will get your funding, your seed funding. Like I always say, your salary is a seed. The money you earn from your salary should not all be used on all your obligations and all that. Set aside some funds that you can use to build for your future, that you can use to invest in what is important for you. So I hope this was valuable. If you catch this live, please put #live in the comment section, or if you catch this on the replay, kindly put #replay and I'll get back to you. And if you like some more tips on how I run my side hustle with my job, please leave a comment below. I'll be sharing my links to my YouTube channel. You can catch this there again to give you some reminder. So if you also like to learn something that you can do even with your 9 to 5 that would not cause a huge disruption, you can reach out to me in my private messaging. You can send me a chat and we can start chatting on what you can do this time. Thank you so much for joining me. Till we meet again, it's goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye.